Hello team. I'm making this video to talk about maps. How can we use the tool and how I'm using it right now. This can be customized for each one of you guys, but this is how I'm using it right now. Let's start with the actual link to maps. If you don't have it on your Solida cells, you can go to the pencil and add it here, but that can be another video. Now, once you have maps, I'm going to go back and forth from one that I have created to the one that I'm going to create with you guys. We start with saved. Inside of saved, you guys have to go to personal, and then in personal, you can go to new. Choose mark layers, and then you start your map. Now, let's go to one that I have already created so it makes it easier for me to show you. I called this map accounts new AL for Alabama. Then you add a description for it, and I always use the base object account shipping because that's the easiest way to organize your accounts. Then you click next, we go to filters. Selecting all accounts, the first filter, all conditions met, I use shipping state equals to the state. And you have to, the value has to be the whole name of the state, no abbreviations for the state. Then you add another condition, and I use unit base equals, and I'm choosing dealer socket and red cap. We have many versions of the same accounts on the system. Um, you can use only dealer socket, or you can also add auto point. The reason that I'm choosing dealer socket and red cap is because red cap is the one that I have found it's most updated. And if you add auto point, you're gonna have a lot of noise and duplicates. Then I add another condition, and I use account status as active to take those inactive out of the system. Now, this is a tricky part. Subtype not equal to, and I basically choose everything, but I don't choose dealership and franchise. Why do I do this? The reason I do this is that I do it is because if the field subtype is blank, then it will choose it. There's a lot of blanks in that field. So I'm excluding everything that is not dealership, franchise, or blank by doing this. Then I go to next step. It's display options. I like to use variable based on one field. and I start with dealer socket active products to highlight the ones that have some of the products. I add a field for Automate customers, and you can choose whatever marker on whatever color you want to highlight the Automate customers. Then I add a second field for everything that is related to CRM, either CRM core, data mining, enterprise analytics. So that's gonna the socket credit, socket talk, revenue radar. That's gonna organize any dealership that has something related to the CRM, and you can choose whatever shape or whatever color you want. I add a third one regarding inventory plus. Um, AAX is American Auto Exchange, the original name for Inventory Plus. Inventory Plus, professional services. Those are the ones that I choose here, but you can choose whatever fields you feel like. You can do a one just for automate customers, one for you can divide it as you wish, and you choose the color and the shape that you want. Then I click next, and marker pops. The title field is account name, and the fields that I use are these ones, and there's a reason for it. Dealer socket active products is going to show once you hover over any of the accounts, and you can click on it and you can see the information. So I'm going to show you the active products. That field is not 100% correct, but it helps. Then I add the dealer group. That way I can determine if they are national or key accounts, followed by customer success manager. If they have a customer success manager, that means that they have an active product. If they have something in this field, dealer socket active product, and don't have a customer success manager, it's a high percentage possibility that they don't have that product active. And then inventory management, the inventory management field. So I want to see if they have one of those. But you can add any details to your tab. Then saved. Once it's saved, it's going to look something like this. Once you have for one state, you can go to saved, personal, and if you see this Alabama aerial, I can clone them and then edit the state, then creating another state. I hope this helps you guys on getting these maps set up. Um, the next step will be doing the routing. So if you want to do a route, first you choose a layer. In this case, I'm in Alabama. So I choose Alabama. I have my layer. And I want to create a new layer. I'm right now in um, Marriott, Tuscaloosa, and I choose the one that I am currently. I add it to the route. Then I lock the hotel to start, and I can choose um, dealers that I want to visit. Sorry, I need to do it again because it went away. Calusa, perfect. I'm here, so I can find myself. I'm zooming in. I can see that nearby there's some dealerships here. Let's say there's a Mitsubishi store. This is closed. But let's make the assumption I want to visit that dealership. You see that data is here. I go to auctions. I add it to the route, and I click optimize. I keep on choosing dealerships in the area and adding them to the route. Once I finish, I can have an ending location if I want to and lock it to the end. If I'm going back to the same hotel, I can just lock the hotel to the end, and then I save it. It's gonna save it as the today's date, but I can just choose tomorrow, and I can change it, save it. I can modify it later, and so on and so forth. You want to send this to yourself so you can have it on your email and you can open it while you go from dealer to dealership. You can email the directions to yourself or to your boss or to whoever you want to send it to. We'll click send, and I have it on my email. That's how I daily use maps, and that's the easiest way to visit your dealerships. You can modify them, you can save ads. There's many other things that you can do. Thank you for your time, guys. Any questions, just reach out to me through Teams, or all of you have probably my phone number. Thank you. Bye.